Pokemon prices in 2026 are absolutely exploding. Everyone is chasing the same products, paying record prices, and fighting over restocks. But while everyone is looking over here, there is still a handful of products I think are quietly undervalued. So today, I'm showing you some outside the box products that I'm picking up on eBay and other platforms locally just to kind of inspire you to maybe search outside of the stuff that everybody else is thinking of. Some of these products are going to be kind of niche, but I think you'll enjoy the video. So stick around and let me know your thoughts at the end. All right, first up we have our error cards. So this is a completely different side of the hobby. It is quite niche. Unlike regular cards, error cards are genuinely scarce because they were never supposed to exist in the first place. This particular one here is the no damage Ninetales. It's missing the 80 damage on the Fire Blast there. I like picking these up because that genuine rarity makes them kind of special. And while they're not as highly sought after as maybe sealed product is, I think there's still good potential for them long term. This next one is not quite as viable of an option anymore with PSA pausing their bulk submissions. But one thing that I do like to do is kind of hunt around for maybe cross grading plays where you get a card that's graded with one company and then you try to get it graded with a different company, hoping that there's some room in there where you can increase the value or the grade. So that's always something to keep an eye on. The third item I want to take a look at today is sometimes very specific items. The price just doesn't make sense. For example, here, this is a Destined Rivals booster bundle, and you can pick these up anywhere between $70 and $80. And to me, that's just a really good value if you look at the prices of the actual booster boxes or the elite trainer boxes. $70 to $80 for one of these is really a good buy in my opinion. They store well, they're small. This play right here is something that I really think is not thought about as much as it should be. So this is a Darkness Ablaze single pack blister. Now Darkness Ablaze is not the greatest set. However, the promo that comes in here, if you can get it out of this pack and grade it as a 10, I just sold one recently for $800. So you have this promo in this $30 pack. That's about what I was buying them for. And you got a lot of options with this. You can either crack it out if the promo looks good enough to grade and try to get a 10, or you can just keep it sealed just like that. And to me, if you're buying a blister pack for $30 with a card in it that has the potential to get a 10 that's worth at right now $800, to me that's just an unreal value. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, and not just this specifically, but there are other ones out there that may have that same potential, but this is just one that I found. Next up, we have specialty products from different sets. So what you're seeing here, these are Champions Path 3-pack pin collections. And what's kind of cool about these is they're kind of based on different gems. And so it's really a unique product. And I was able to find these sealed cases of 6, I believe. And when I was looking around at these, I started realizing that there was very limited supply of these sealed cases. So to me, if I can go in and get several of these cases, if the supply is already low right now, that means in the future it's just going to get less and less, hopefully. So sometimes you don't just look for elite trainer boxes. Sometimes you look for specialty products, whether it's these pin collections or other things that are similar to these type of not mainline products. I like to pick those up. I just think they're cool. Not everybody has these. They're awesome for collectors. So keep these in mind when you're looking at sets. Make sure you're searching all the different products that were released with that particular set. All right, last up today, I want to talk about something that's kind of new to me that I just started looking at, and that is jumbo cards. To me, they are just so cool. You get this giant card in this massive slab. I've got a card here for comparison. I mean, I know you've seen jumbo cards, but look at that. That is crazy. And I just think they're kind of interesting, and you know, it's something that's unique that not everybody has or collects. And so there's not as many eyeballs looking at jumbo cards. And like I said, this is new to me. I'm not exactly the expert on jumbo cards, but like this one here I picked up super cheap, I think like 130 bucks, and I've never graded a jumbo card, but I imagine it's probably at least $50 just to grade the thing, and it's a 10. So I just thought it was really cool, and maybe something out there that you could look for that not everybody's searching for. All right, that is going to conclude today's video of the things that I'm picking up when the market's really hot and it's hard to find good deals. I hope some of this stuff kind of gave you some ideas of things to look out for when you're trying to build your collection up. Of course, none of this is actual financial advice. It's just my opinion, so take that for what it is. But I hope I at least inspired you to go out and find something, because there is stuff out there that are, in my opinion, really good deals. So if I forgot anything, just comment it below and let me know, and I'll definitely check it out. I'd appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe. Thank you. Catch you next time.